Hello everyone, Simon here from Super Nerds Gaming, and we are back for another video. And this time we are going to be taking a look at Sonic N for the N-GAGE. Now, as you've seen with my last video, I have finally got my N-GAGE to work, which I'm absolutely over the moon about. And I've started buying games for it. So I already had Colin McRae, which is something I showed in that video, and I will put the link in this description for that. But I've started buying up more N-GAGE games to see what the N-GAGE library had to offer. And me, being a massive Sonic fan, I had to pick up Sonic N because I've not looked into it. I know nothing about it, and yeah, I just wanted to play it really on the N-GAGE and see how it handled. So in this video, we're going to be having a look at that and seeing how it plays. So guys, here we have Sonic N for the N-GAGE. And again, I really do love these N-GAGE boxes. They're just so different in like the kind of length that they are, even though the game is only small. Kind of like the Switch, but the Switch is more long ways. So you might notice something with the artwork already on this game and how similar it is to another Sonic game, and that of course is Sonic Advance, and this is the Game Boy Advance version. And yes, Sonic N is basically a port of Sonic Advance for the Nokia N-GAGE, with obviously the N being for the N-GAGE. And it's an interesting port, to say the least. We will be looking deep into that. But let's have a look what the box has to offer first. So we get this cracked open. I've got Colin McRae in there because I actually do have Sonic in the N-GAGE at the minute. We've got a nice manual here that I will just slip out. And it should have some nice bits and bobs. Now, I actually didn't read this manual, and I should have done, because it would have helped for some of the stuff in the game. Even though you don't need to use many buttons, there was buttons that I did need to know about. We've got the story there, we've got some nice artwork of the characters, and then we've got the buttons here. There's like special attacks and stuff like that, jumps and other stuff, which I will go into a little bit more. But it's always nice to have a manual. I love manuals. It's just a massive shame that we don't have them much anymore. And here's our instructions for the N-GAGE. I don't really like getting these ones out because they fold out into like a big treasure map that I don't like trying to put away because I never get the folds right on it. But there we go, we have the manual and the box. So let's get the N-GAGE itself. So guys, here's the N-GAGE, and we will just open the back up just to show. And there is Sonic N in there. It was a bit like kind of scratched up, beat up in a sense. Not too badly, if you can just see there's little scratches there. And I was a bit worried that it might not work because these carts seem to be very flimsy. I'll just wipe the screen there. They seem to be very flimsy. So I was a bit scared. So let's just turn the N-GAGE on and let it power up. It's such a, again, I will alliterate that it is such a poor design, this having to take the battery out on it, because every time you do, it resets the clock on it, which is very, very annoying. But here we go. And we are going into it now. So we go into our apps. And again, there is Sonic N. Options open. And we are going into the game now. Shame it doesn't say Sega. It really is. I just always expect when I see the Sega logo for it to go Sega. Now, as you can see here, it's literally the opening to Sonic N with Dr. Robotnik getting the Chaos Emeralds. And then introductions to the actual characters with Sonic. Tails. Knuckles, and of course Amy. And there we go, we roll into the screen. So we press 5. And we've got on this main screen, start game or game start, time attack, options and exit. So one of the main differences you'll see with this title screen is this has the tiny Chow garden, which unfortunately it doesn't have on the N-GAGE version. So we'll go into game start. So as you can see with the characters that we had at the beginning on the title screen, we've got Sonic, Tails, Knuckles and Amy, all with their own different special moves, but we're here for Sonic. So we'll jump into that. Now as you can see, all the zones are here. I've actually been working my way through it and I've been enjoying it for the most part. I'm only up to Act 5 there, but it has got them all. So we'll start from the beginning to see what it looks like. Now, first thing you notice is how small it is. And I played this for the majority of those levels until I realised that if you press the hash key, it opens it up a bit more. So you've got more detail. You've obviously got less that you can see on screen at the time, but it does open it up a bit more. Now, the other button that does something else is this, which does the volume, which I wasn't aware of, and now I am. That was our spin attack, and it just controls quite nicely, if you can see this. Now Sonic N, I don't see it get mentioned nearly enough. Sorry, not Sonic N, Sonic Advance. They are fantastic Sonic games and they really don't get mentioned as much as they should do. So the main things you notice from going from the Nokia to the actual Game Boy Advance version is obviously the Game Boy Advance screen is so much better for playing this game. You've got the wideness to it so you can actually see where you're going and what's coming in front of you. And the sound quality is the other big noticeable difference. It just sounds so much better. Again, the Nokia N-GAGE did try, but the Sonic Advance version of this game, or actually Sonic Advance is the original version of this game, is the better one. Sonic M, it's a good port, but Sonic Advance does, you know, win the trophy and it is the better version. Thank you guys for watching this video and I really do hope you enjoyed it. What are your thoughts on the Sonic game for the N-GAGE? It's not perfect, it really isn't, but the N-GAGE is... it's a little kind of note in gaming history for mobiles anyway, where they tried to do something. It didn't really work, but at the same time, you've got to kind of take your hat off to it to say, you know, you did try and, you know, there is some good stuff on there. But anyway, let me know. Put it in the comment section down below. And as always, guys, I will catch you next time.